Okay, guys, I hope this is working. Honestly, guys, I've tried to do some videos like this for you for a while now, and to no avail. For some reason, I've just been having some really horrible issues. But anyway, I'm doing this video for a couple of reasons, because a lot of people have been requesting that I get in front of the camera again. So that's one. And trust me, guys, I've really been trying. I've really been trying, just having a tough time with it. And two, there's just a lot of questions that I know I'm going over like a water fasting series, but there's a lot of questions about water fasting that I'm not going to really cover in the water fasting series and stuff like that. Just sidebar questions, so to say. So I'm going to go over some frequently asked how-to fasting questions, and hopefully this will provide you with some clarity on some fasting questions I've been asked. And I don't know if you noticed this. If you have been sending me messages, I don't really respond to messages. I'm like just too busy to respond to individual messages. What I try to do is respond to your messages with video, because the same questions that you're asking me are the same questions that a lot of people are asking me. So why just answer one email when I can just make a video to address everyone that has the same exact questions? So I recommend definitely, if you have been asking me any questions and I haven't gotten back to you, that means that it's probably in a video that I made. So I definitely recommend going back to the video and checking it out and seeing where it's at. Where uploads are on my channel, if you just type in either water fasting tips or frequently asked questions, I'm pretty good with putting good descriptions in my videos and keywords, that if you type in certain keywords or you type in certain questions, it is going to come up. The video that has that question is going to come up for you. So I definitely recommend doing that. I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible, as short and sweet, but there are a lot of questions to go over. So that's why I'm kind of talking kind of quick. So here we go. I have the questions on my computer. The first and the biggest question I've been asked is, how long did it take me to lose the weight? To be honest, I have no idea. And I know that may not be very helpful, but the reason why I don't know I have no idea, or I really can't tell you, is because I started fasting on and off. I wasn't making videos. I had lost the weight prior to me making the weight loss video and showing you my 80-pound weight loss, but I was just pretty much maintaining the weight loss, maintaining my weight. I wasn't gaining any weight or anything like that. I was just pretty much still eating right and exercising and taking care of my body and stuff like that. So I really couldn't tell you how long it actually took me. I'm sorry. I wouldn't be able to tell you that, just because of the fast on fast off thing, and the fact that when I made the video showing you my 80-pound weight loss, I had already lost the 80 pounds way before that, and probably like two months before that or so, or prior. I really don't know. I'm sorry. But as far as your weight loss is concerned, or your weight loss journey, you can determine how quickly you want to lose the weight based on how many times you're fasting, and just how you set up your schedule of fasts. I'm sorry, I wish I could give you more on that. A question about losing weight in certain places. People want to know, oh, can you lose, if you got all your fat up here, if your stomach is whoop or popping out, and your legs are skinny, is there any way while you're going on the fast, can you target that fat on your stomach first? And the answer is no. Sorry, Charlie. No, you can't do it. There's no way to train your body to eat off the fat that is from the places that you want it to come off on. It all depends on your body mechanics. It depends on, how you're built and how you're made, what kind of shape you have. That determines where that fat is going to come off first. Unfortunately, you're just going to have to work with what God gave you. For me, all my weight is mostly on my thighs. So when I lose weight, the weight is going to come off first, my upper body, and then my lower body. That's just how it is. I mean, I'm not mad at it. You just got to learn to just love the body that you're in, love yourself, love the way you are, and just work with it, okay? But eventually your weight loss will even out as you go along, but there's no way to spot train. Yeah, I said spot train like you're training, because man, that's in my head. Because you know, a lot of people ask about spot training certain places when you're exercising and stuff like that, so I got it confused. But there's no way to get your body to eat off or get rid of the fat that is on certain places of your body first. Your body is going to do what it wants to do in regards to that. I'm sorry. Okay, how long should you water fast? It all is up to you. It all depends on how you want to fast. For me, I set out to do 40 days. I wanted to do 40 days so bad, but my main goal was weight loss. You know, my main goal was losing the weight. Because my main goal was losing the weight, I just wanted to do whatever it took or whatever I could to lose the weight. And that meant that if I could, I would fast as long as I possibly could. And if I started feeling weak, if I felt tired, if I felt irritable, if I felt really bad detox symptoms and I felt that I couldn't go any longer, then I would jump off the fast. I would exercise, I would eat right, and then when I found my strength and I felt like I can go back on the fast, then I would jump back on the fast. And that's what helped me lose weight. Your goal may be that you want to detox. I don't know. I mean, I know this is the Water Fast for Weight Loss channel, but there are some people that are subscribed that do fasting for detox purposes or religious purposes, for prayer, to get closer to God, for spiritual reasons. You know, it depends on what your goal is for fasting. You know, a longer fast is going to help you go detox more or rid yourself of diseases or stuff like that. So it just depends on what you want. Ultimately, I would love to do a 40-day fast. I'm just not there yet. I'm not prepared yet. I'm not in that state of mind to do it. Like, again, my main focus is weight loss. I fast for as long as I can. You know, if your goal is weight loss, you could fast, water fast as long as you can. If your metabolism your metabolism might slow down, you may see that your weight loss is slowing down while you're water fasting. Maybe you just started losing, like, at first when you started water fasting, you was losing like a pound a day or 2 pounds a day, and then as you go along, you notice that you started losing just a half a pound a day, and you're like, damn. I remember I made a video like the other day, and I was like, a while ago, and I was like, oh my God, I'm only losing a half a pound. What the hell? You know, and I was so pissed off. So if you see that your weight loss is slowing down, then go ahead, jump off, you know, exercise, eat right. And eating right is the key. You can't, there is no way, shape, or form that you think that you could just jump off the fast and not change the way that you were eating before. Now, when I say eating right, I mean eating right for you. I don't necessarily per se believe in a specific diet or anything like that. I just believe that everybody's different, and whatever is going to work for you and whatever is going to get you to your goal weight and keep you at your goal weight is what you do. I don't have the mind of, you know, following the leader or following what this doctor says or this professional says or this therapist, this counselor. I don't do that. I beat to my own drum. I believe in doing my own research. I believe in doing what's going to work for my body and what makes me feel good. I believe that everybody should have their own brain and use their own brain and use their own common sense, and listen to your body. Determine what your body needs, what your body wants, what is gonna help you stay at your goal weight. You know, that doesn't. I don't really believe that, you know, you should go on a diet, and then when you're on this diet, you can never have your favorite foods or anything like that. You can't have the stuff that you really want. I don't do anything like that. Like when I want to have chocolate, I do have chocolate. When I want to have, you know, something that's, you know, fattening, I do have those things. But I've changed my diet. I've changed the way that I live, which I don't have it all the time. I don't have chocolate all the time. I don't have fried foods all the time. I make sure that I do these things in moderation because that's what keeps me at the weight that I need to be. My body doesn't like red meat. Red meat gets me really bloated, but that's what my body needs. You know, I've realized recently my body doesn't really like dairy products. Dairy products is not really good for me. It breaks my skin out. So, you know, it's about knowing your body and knowing what you need and knowing what, you know, gets your body pumping and get your body working and gets your body to the place that the optimal health that you want your body to be at, and just following and just doing right that way. That's how I see it. Sorry, that was a pretty long, extensive answer, but that's my answer. Did I only drink water during my water fast? Hell yeah. I mean, when I'm water fasting, I'm water fasting. I'm only drinking water. I'm drinking Zephyrhills distilled water. If I get tired of drinking Zephyrhills distilled water, I might switch, or if I feel dehydrated, I might switch to Smart Water, which Smart Water is still distilled water and it has electrolytes in it. I also, if I want a really, really fantastic treat for myself while I'm doing a water fast, I might switch to Voss. I don't know if you've heard of it, VOSS. Voss is a sparkling water. I don't know if it's distilled, but if I do feel like I need an extra treat, I do drink Voss distilled water. Now, there are some times that I may alternate and I'll do water and I won't eat. I'll do water and maybe juice. Right? If I do drink juice, I try to stick to all organic, or I juice my own juice. But all natural juices, I've noticed that store-bought juices, orange juice makes my stomach upset while I fast. There's people that say when you jump off of a fast, drink orange juice. That doesn't really work for me. It's very acidic. It makes me really sick. So if I ever do jump off of a water fast, I have like apple juice or something like that. That seems to settle my stomach. But I will sometimes alternate between water and juice. So that's something that you can do also. If you feel like you can't do a full water fast, or you can't go the number of days that you want to go, you can always switch from water to juice. That has been helpful to me.